Live from the Ally on the campus of Nevada Union High School. Touchdown Productions, celebrating our 12th exciting season of local high school sports television, is proud to present the CIF SacJoaquin Section Les Schwab Tires Division I Volleyball Semifinals, presented by Farmers Insurance. Tonight in the section semifinals, the 6-time defending SacJoaquin Section NorCal champion Nevada Union Lady Miners take on the 5th seed. It's the Modesto Lady Panthers. It's the final home game, and the Miners are one game away from the sectional finals at Davis. And all the action starts right now, right here on the NorCal Game of the Week. Oh, and the excitement builds. There are only now 4 teams left playing in Division I volleyball in the SacJoaquin Section, and we have 2 of them here for you tonight as the Nevada Union Lady Miners advance into the semifinals of the 2008 section playoffs after demolishing the Rodriguez Mustangs in 3 straight games last Thursday. Not only did the Modesto Lady Panthers stand in the Lady Miners' way and their date with history as they try to defend the section title, a title they have owned for the past 6 years. Good evening, volleyball fans, wherever you are across our Foothill network of stations. Again, Jim Adams, the voice of Lady Miner Volleyball, joining you tonight, along with color analyst Ed Martin, our director inside the Commander 2, as usual, Gil Dominguez, along with the rest of the Touchdown Production sports team who have assembled here in the Ally to get ready for this semifinal broadcast. Ed, we have seen the Lady Miners play some incredible volleyball in the stretch here, and especially in their last 2 matches.
Well, that's it, Jim. You know, the playoffs winning streak just keeps on going. You know, last week with Rodriguez, you know, the Lady Miners, they swept them 3 straight games. Here they are in the semifinals.
Well, and although that might not have been very close, tonight I think we're looking at a little bit of a different scenario. What do you think, Ed?
You know, you've got the 5th-seeded team here in the section. They knocked off the 4th-seeded team, and we know Davis Senior High very well from last year's section final. So a team, and Modesto's a team that hasn't won a playoff game before. Here they are in the semifinals. You know, these girls are walking on air, and they'll do whatever it takes. We're not going to come out and, you know, serve 12 or 13 points like we did in game 1 last time. It's not going to be a runaway like this. That was, you know, that night, though, that what was encouraging. They stayed focused. They didn't play down to their opponents, and as you said, you know, one of their best all-around games of the season. You know, that's 78 games, 17 matches without a playoff loss. So, you know, this is some exciting stuff tonight.
Well, how interesting it will play out. The road to Davis continues through the Ali Gymnasium here at Nevada Union High School, just like it has since 2003. And on the other side of the bracket, we'll get caught up on all the playoff scenarios and get ready for the opening serve. We'll talk a little bit more about this Modesto squad. On the agenda, a few awards, Ed, that we're going to have a chance to discuss. We'll also talk about the Miners and where they are up to the moment. We're going to take a pause so that we can remind you that this special broadcast of Lady Miners Volleyball is being underwritten by
Hanson Brothers Enterprises. Hanson Brothers Enterprises and HBE Rentals, their goals are simple. Provide rock and sand products, ready-mix concrete, construction services, and rental equipment to their customers while providing safe, stable jobs to their employees. Therefore, ensuring Hanson Brothers Enterprises will continue as a contributor to our community. Hanson Brothers Enterprises, part of the fabric of Nevada County.
Hills Flat Lumber Company. Hills Flat has been your local home center in Grass Valley since 1921, with 2 locations to serve you in Colfax and the newest store in Grass Valley. At Hills Flat, you'll meet Tim Lloyd, their appliance guru. Tim brings over 20 years of appliance experience with him every day. He doesn't just sell appliances, he knows appliances. Whether you need a full kitchen appliance package or are looking to update to a more efficient model, Tim is there to help you with every step of the way at Hills Flat Lumber Company in Colfax and Grass Valley.
Butterfield Roofing. A tight, secure roof is a necessity with our extreme winter weather in Nevada County. Be sure your roof is up to the task with the help of David Butterfield and Butterfield Roofing. David has over 8 years' experience in the roofing industry and many more in the construction business, and he can install any composite or metal roofing material. His thorough inspection of your roof prior to installation will detect any dry rot or termite conditions that need to be repaired, so you'll know your right roof is tight and secure. Butterfield Roofing is a proud supporter of Lady Miner Volleyball.
And by Touchdown Productions, celebrating our 12th season of local sports television, Jim Adams with you again tonight, along with my sidekick Ed Martin, saying thanks for joining us tonight and all throughout this exciting Nevada Union volleyball season. Don't forget to join Marty Mortensen and myself, Jim Adams, this Friday at the CIF SacJoaquin Section football playoffs. The Miners, Bruins, and Falcons are all back in the playoffs. They're looking to make some noise, so don't miss a single minute of the action. It's the SacJoaquin Section football playoffs and another great sports telecast produced by Touchdown Productions, voted one of the best by the Union Readers for 2007. Ed, before we start to talk about Modesto, let's look at our grids. Let's start off with our grids here. Here is Division I. Ed, not much of a mystery here.
Nope.
We know what we have tonight is Nevada Union and Modesto, and then we've got Golden Valley versus Napa. I hear Napa is a juggernaut.
Now, Napa is very tough this season. Golden Valley, we know, good, strong team. Also from down in the San Joaquin end, the south end of the section where they don't necessarily get as much attention. But, Modesto, you've got 1, 2, 3, and 5, and 5 just beat 4. So the section shaking out just like you'd expect this year.
And here you take a look at Division III. One other Foothills team is alive, and that is Placer. You see them playing number 1 St. Mary's tonight. They're going to really have to hustle to prevail. And then on the bottom, Oakdale and Del Oro.
Yeah, we'd seen Del Oro, good team, 7 seed. Still you could very easily end up Division III with St. Mary's and Oakdale on Thursday. And, of course, we've got to keep hoping, and it's Nevada Union and the winner of that Golden Valley Napa team. But we know you can't ever take anybody for granted.
Especially tonight. Anybody who's coming here and looking for a cakewalk is going to be either enthralled or disappointed, Ed, because this is going to be a tough match for the Lady Miners this evening.
Well, and we see when the Lady Panthers came in, a lot of clap and cheer and good bit of support, good bit of I think of it as scarlet in the stands there, sort of a red and black team, the Panthers, but clearly got their supporters here with them, and a lot of excitement down there. I was looking recent story in the Modesto Bee, and a lot of traffic in the fan forums down there on the B side, and I think they're real excited because they feel a need. They know they can make a step up, and I think for Modesto, for that end of the section, it may be this is going to be something they can look to build on.
This Modesto team is a very scrappy team. They do not like to let the ball fall, and they are very good defensively. In addition to that, they have good hitters up front. They have a very good middle blocker. Their libero has had an incredible season for the Modesto team. When asked what is better, offense or defense, they kind of look a little bit befuddled, and they say, I don't know. That's a really good question. They are both really, really strong. They beat Davis in 5 in their last match, which was on Thursday. This team has come a long ways. Great chemistry, extremely well balanced. Tonight, watch for outside hitter Alexa Garrett, number 4. She will really bring a game. Perhaps their most valuable player, Elizabeth Pesalelli. She is their middle blocker. Excellent season from her. And then the libero, one of the best liberos in the section, Samantha Flores. So those will be 3 of the people who will really look to, and I think that Nevada Union is going to have to bring their A game, or there will be no Thursday.
Well, that's exactly it. And I think the thing that's interesting, so often with a team coming in, they'll have one really good hitter, but here Caitlin Klein, their, good junior outside hitter, rolled her ankle, was out the latter part of the regular season. Lindsay Hover, a senior who's listed as an outside hitter and plays more as a defensive specialist, stepped up. They had a 13-game win streak to finish off their regular season, and here they are at their third game of the playoffs. So, they've got a lot of momentum, and I think you can never discount a team like this. It's new territory. They've got nothing to lose.
We'll talk about some special awards, and we'll also recap where the Miners are right now as we come forward with this semifinal sectional match after we pause to remind you that this special edition of Sectional Championship Volleyball is being underwritten by
Docomo's East Main Pharmacy and the Nevada City Pharmacy. You don't have to wait in a long line for your prescriptions when Docomo's East Main Pharmacy has 2 locations to serve you in western Nevada County. As a matter of fact, you don't have to wait in line at all, because at Docomo's they'll deliver your medication right to your home. At Docomo's they'll also transfer your prescriptions from your old pharmacy, and then you too can enjoy the Docomo's way of doing business. Fast, friendly, and knowledgeable at Docomo's East Main Pharmacy and Docomo's Nevada City Pharmacy.
Tony's Forest Products and Christmas trees. Christmas only comes once a year, and it's a special time with family and friends, and a beautiful Christmas tree is a big part of your holiday decor. The Tony family has been serving your holiday tree needs at the same location for 20 years. Mike and his sons harvest fresh trees from Washington and Oregon and then truck them down to Grass Valley for your selection. At Tony's, you'll find a selection of Douglas firs, grand firs, noble firs, silver tips, white firs, and cedar trees in a variety of heights. Tony's is open from 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. 7 days a week until all the trees are gone. Merry Christmas from Tony's Forest Products and Christmas Trees, 345 Railroad Avenue, just up from the 49er Fun Park.
And Plaza Tire and Auto Service. Plaza Tire is the official auto repair facility of the NorCal Game of the Week, so there's no need to drive far to get your car repaired. Don't waste time or gas. Plaza Tire has certified technicians to repair Cadillac, Ford, GMC, Nissan, and Chevrolet, and they do it right the first time. They'll be sure to get you on the road quickly, just like Commander 2, so you don't have to miss a single NU Lady Miner game. Plaza Tire and Auto Service, auto repair done on your schedule, not theirs.
And by Touchdown Productions, celebrating our 12th season of local sports television, Jim Adams, the voice of Lady Miner Volleyball, here, along with Ed Martin, saying thanks for joining us tonight for this special broadcast. Be sure to turn in each and every week for the best in local sports television on your NorCal Game of the Week broadcast throughout the foothills on ACTV Channel 20 in Auburn, Sunlink Channel 16, Lake of the Pines Channel 7, and in Grass Valley, we're on NCTV Channel 11. And Ed, you are right in that it will be a raucous bunch from Modesto tonight. But let's take a moment and let's talk about a few of the awards that the Lady Miners learned that they received over the weekend.
Well, I was really pleased to see that the awards, so directly track the strengths of this team and what they've been able to accomplish this season. I think, we all saw in the paper everywhere that Alexis Moser is the co-MVP. To have a libero be the MVP of a league is basically unheard of. I've seen him make an all
tremendous,
team.
Almost unbelievable accomplishment, but yet, Ed, really a dictate on how well Lex has played this season and for the last several years.
Well, it's a fact you cannot have the kind of middle attack that Nevada Union has, the kind of balanced offense, without your primary passer being a rock like Alexis Moser is.
And we had also some good first-team players this year.
Well, basically the front line all made it. Taylor Japhet, Mallory Castles, Abby Miraldi, all first team All-Sierra Foothill League.
And let's say this, we expected a good season from Taylor. We surely saw promise in Abby. Mallory Castles, great season for Mallory.
Well, I know for me, having her miss the postseason last year with a foot injury, I wasn't sure what we'd get. I knew she was solid, but she's really been terrific. And she's provided that consistency in the middle that allows you to run the sort of quick offense in the middle, balance off with the right side to complement your normal left side hitter. So, it really is. And Abby Maraldi, who's there picking up the ball behind the front line? Who's there making the kill when you got to set it to somebody to see if she can get it? It's Abby. She's just really been the thing that underlies this offense and keeps it rolling.
And in honorable mention, even when you take a look at honorable mention, there you are with Ellie Selleck and Kendall Butterfield.
Well, Ellie Selleck, the future of this team, I'm convinced. We had her on last Tuesday as our player of the game, and she's a sophomore. We saw her a little bit in the postseason last year, and she's got what you want. She's big and strong. She's quick. She knows how to play. She knows where to be. And Kendall Butterfield, the floor general, getting recognized for doing what she does.
And to honor America, please rise for our national anthem. National anthem here from the Ally. We are just about ready to start the CIF semifinal match between the Nevada Union Lady Miners and the Modesto Lady Panthers.
And you could see from the faces of the Modesto players, it's a thrill for them. They're having a great time. I think they're properly impressed with where they are, but I don't think they're intimidated by it. I think, like Coach Renee Lindbergh told us, they've got chemistry. They've played well together all year, and they know that, they will win or lose as a team. They've got to come in and play as a team, and they'll just hope for the best, go home happy in any case, proud of what they've done. And, I have to say they're a likely looking group.
Well, they are, and they have worked hard and played hard and deserved their route here. For the Lady Miners tonight, Mallory Castle said, we are all ready to go. This team is ready. We need to play our game. Kendall Butterfield said, I have never been so ready for a match, which coming from Kendall, she has really worked on her skills, though, Ed, the last about 4 weeks, and her game has elevated. And most people will say that they feel that the Lady Miners are still a team that has not peaked yet, that still has a little ways to go. Hopefully they will be able to realize that little ways to go, but standing in the way, a very talented Modesto team. Mallory Castle said, we were a whole new team. We had a whole new coach. We aren't what everyone expected us to be, but here we are in this game ready to go, and I think that says it all.
Well, it's really interesting. They were sort of an unknown quantity. You'd seen Alexis Moser, you'd seen a little bit of Ellie Selleck, you've seen a good bit of Taylor Jacob. Kendall Butterfield got to set some games last year and did really well. We had her on as our player of the game a time or two. We saw, the blondes on the right side, Hannah Baker and Paige Carnahan, a good bit. Abby Miraldi got some playing time. But, as a team, we hadn't seen this group play together. We didn't know what they'd do. And, a long-time coaching staff retires, a new coaching staff is in. Just all these things, what's going to happen, we don't know. And they have continued through the season to get better. They started off well. They played in those elite tournaments. And that's right, we've got the former Lady Miner coaches there. You've got Larry Peterson on the left, Bob Rogers on the right there. Larry Sharp in the middle. So Robert Sharp, excuse me. Right, their predecessor, he's the one that Bob
So
Rogers
in essence,
took it
we
over
have 3 generations of coaches here tonight.
It's true. We've got Chris Dudek in a longer bench. We've got Marco Salcedo joining him from the junior varsity here for the playoffs. And, I really have been pleased to see, there's Kelly Roden, the freshman coach, in with him. We've got our freshman, sophomore players up for I think of as the 40-man roster. This is real postseason volleyball here. All these people take it very seriously. Modesto's got, coaches, the extended bench with the younger players. And you see they're over here getting themselves revved out.
Well, and so for the Miners tonight, this is their opportunity to either move on to the championship game or have their season come to a crashing end. This Modesto team, a very good team. Ed, we expect a real juggernaut here tonight.
Well, I think you'll have a terrific match. There's Marco Salcedo giving the players some last-minute, watch for this, don't do that. I just think the staff has been, I don't know, I really thought it was good. They had about 2 weeks off between the end of the regular season and the beginning of the sectional playoffs, and it seemed like they really worked on their, like you say, their skills, worked on playing together and all of that, and I think it'll show up tonight. But you've got history really kind of on your shoulder tonight. This is a team that's won 6 straight section championships. Nobody's ever won 7. So, they've got something to prove, this Miners team.
Marco Salcedo, you talked about him a little bit. He has really, when we talked about Kendall Butterfield getting honorable mention, he has really worked with Butterfield. Salcedo, a setter himself, has really perfected his game. His family, a family of setters with Tyler Salcedo and Taryn Salcedo. So that has been one part of the game that we kind of talked about during the season as being a little bit tougher. And so here we are in the match here. We're going to start off with, I think, the normal cast. We'll have Paige Carnahan on the right side, Ellie Selleck on the left. But we'll have to see exactly how they come out.
Yeah. Taylor Japhett in the middle, it looks like. Abby Miraldi there on the back there with Lex Moser for pass protection.
And Lex waiting to enter the game. And we are about moments away, a few moments late tonight from our 7 o'clock start time. But the referee has signaled for the 2 sides to touch. And we're about ready to get this underway.
They actually, one of those traditions of volleyball, they give each other gifts, before the game. There's just a lot of sportsmanship that you don't always see in sports these days, and volleyball has that tradition, so a lot of fun for everybody. Let's see here.
So we are just about ready to get underway. And you see in the front, number 4, Alexa Garrett.
Mm-hmm. Number 12, Elizabeth Pasolelli. They call her Pekka. Number 9, Michelle Couchman. Number 3, Lindsay Hover. Did we get number 4? Yeah, Alexa Garrett.
We've got to see Samantha Flores. At least I'm sure she will be checking in, you would think, as soon as it is time. And no, it doesn't look like Flores.
Johnny Gallo on the back row, and then number 8, Heather. Is that number 8 or number 9? Number 8, Heather Sinclair, another one of the captains. So you've got 2 of your captains in to start.
And we are underway. The set and hit long. Mallory Castles with a long strike there on the first point.
Seems like the set may have been a little higher than she jumped for.
Gianna Gallo serving.
But that slide play worked really well thus far in the playoffs.
And they get 2 quick points.
That came in about eye level for Abby Miraldi, and she couldn't help shanking it.
So Gallo captures the first 2 points of the match for the Panthers. And that is out. So the Miners need to get a little rhythm going here. They definitely, Ed, need a side out.
Yeah, she needs to find the court here.
Nice save. Abby Miraldi. And that is a point for the Miners. So the kill is there for Miraldi, and the Miners serve down 3-1. Kendall Butterfield to start off for Nevada Union. And that is struck out by Heather Sinclair. Nice dig by Butterfield. Mallory Castles has to play it over safely. Good opportunity here for Nevada Union. And a double hit is called against Mallory Castles.
That seemed like one of those "you're not the setter" ball handling errors.
Yeah. Alexa Garrett. And it's an ace.
Boy, barely caught the line there.
So 5-2, an early 3-point lead for the Panthers. And the kill is there.
Now Paige Carnahan from the left side able to find that seam in the middle back.
Kelly Selleck to serve for the Miners. And nice serve. They'll get a free ball here. See what the Miners can do with it. The set is for Castles, and she delivers the kill.
That was great. Just a little wipe-off shot there coming off of Pecolelli.
And an ace!
Garrett shanked it just about like Miraldi did earlier.
So Selleck comes forth with 2 big points to start her service. Nice dig by Paige Carnahan. And the kill by Miraldi!
Yeah, that was Gianna Gallo tried to get that, and all she did was tip it off so that the back row couldn't get it.
Miners with their first lead of the match. And Miraldi finishes that one off.
Yep, ready for that overpass. Nevada Union, their service game has really taken Modesto out of system, and that's what they've got to do.
Oh, nice dig. Good chance for Castles. And the net is called against Modesto.
Looks like it's against Pecolelli.
Boy, Selleck has come in and really mended the Miners. They've had a hard time with her serve, Ed. And that is why.
The other part of her game this here in the late season.
So Selleck continues on, and that is an ace. So the Miners down 5-2 come storming back and lead 10-5. And that is wide. No touch.
No touch. That was a good one. I thought we were going to end up with an involuntary touch there, but.
Oh, and an ace! Not even played by the Panthers. Selleck serves an ace, and Modesto calls timeout.
Oh, my God. Oh, Modesto.
What is going on here, Aaron?
Well,
Selleck is on fire.
A 10-point run. I mean, you can't bottle that. The emergence of Ali Selleck here late in the season and in the playoffs has just been a remarkable thing to watch. She's always been strong on the left side. She started picking up digs, and she's got a service game now. She's able to direct the ball. She's able to take it over.
Try to get a picture here of Selleck with Salcedo here on the far side. Marco has been talking with her for about a minute, and there you get a good shot of Ellie.
Well, she's a front row player, and here she is in the back row. She's got, potentially serve-receive duties. She's playing all the way around, and not what you necessarily expect. So I think, she's clearly a good student and has just been making – just rapid strides.
Talked to Ellie in pregame. She said, I don't really notice any improvement. It's just the game for me. But I want her to see this video of these 9 straight Selleck points. Good opportunity for Nevada Union. And it's out.
Oh.
Maraldi's drive is wide.
Yep, they kind of iced Nevada Union there a little bit.
So Pesalelli to serve for the Panthers.
Oh.
And Nevada Union, it probably was Mallory Castles is up against the net. And it is.
Her follow-through went a little longer than it should have.
Nice set. And there's the kill.
Yep. Got a touch on the block and in the back row, and the ball just caromed off and into the back wall.
Yeah, the Miners said before the game, if we play our game, we think we will be okay. And so far, aside from the first about 7 points of the match, they've done a pretty good job of that. Oh, nice play there.
Taylor Japhet.
Miners with a chance now. And the kill! Oh. Whoa, Maraldi again.
Yep. Pesalelli went for it, but just couldn't get to it down the sideline there. But this Modesto team swept their conference 15-0. I don't know that they've met the kind of competition the Miners bring, though.
And the ball is struck against Maraldi and goes out. I believe Sinclair. That kill was Heather Sinclair. And Sinclair goes back to serve. Miners leading by 6. Nice dig by Maraldi. Paige Carnahan has to just play it over. Some miscommunication and a free ball for Nevada Union. Maraldi. Out.
Oh. And you saw an arm swing in front of the ball but didn't quite get the touch.
Nope, I think that was the right call.
Yep.
Maraldi just needing a minor adjustment on those balls that are hit to the side.
Like Castles did, just find the court.
Taylor Japhet.
Oh.
Nice block. And a nice kill by Gianna Gallo.
Gallo saw, that hole in the middle of the Miners' court and was able to dump it over there.
So back and forth. Miners led a moment ago by 7 and now lead by 4. And the point goes to the Miners on another Maraldi kill. And early on here, in spite of her few hits wide, Miraldi's been pretty powerful, Ed.
Oh, yeah. If you know, I mean, she's hitting over, you know, off the top of the block, and it's hard to pick those up. Wow.
And an ace there by Carnahan.
Amelia Epperson could not do a thing with that. That just smacked her right in the chest.
Well, and I know you weren't here Thursday night, Ed, but Paige was exceptional at the service line on Thursday night.
Well, Paige has 2 or 3 different serves, and you never know which one you're going to get.
Oh, nice touch. She got the touch.
Yep.
And the ball was in. So back and forth, back up by 7, Ed.
Back up by 7. The Miners, you know, if they can just maintain this distance, they should be fine. But every point counts.
Carnahan.
Oh, right up there.
You know, Ed, please feel free to be the devil's advocate, but the Miners serving has Modesto somewhat baffled.
The service game to me has been what's set them apart. You know, early in the season you'd see some unforced errors, but no more. That was Taylor Japhet there in the net.
Taps the net, and Miners, though, ahead by 7, 18-11.
But you remember early in the season we were talking about unforced errors from the service line hurting the Miners, and that's one thing you can tell they've worked on.
And it's out. It's pounded out by Miraldi.
I think she's trying to thread the needle between the block and the sideline and not quite getting it. I have confidence in her, though.
Lindsay Hover serving for the Panthers. Free ball for Nevada Union. See if they can do something with it. And they do. Japhet finds the floor.
Pasolelli is all over the place in that back row, but the Miners are putting it just beyond her reach.
Oh, nice serve by Miraldi. Opportunity. Another one. And that's it. Ellie Selleck with the kill.
Two nice tips on overpasses by Japhet and Selleck. And Marcos Salcedo's got another tip for Selleck, you know, really just bringing her along.
Oh, that would have gone out, but the Miners will play it, and they'll get it.
Got to play it. Japhet is rounding into form now. You can see why they wanted her at San Jose State. She's got some terrific interior play there. And
what almost had looked like the early match butterflies, Nevada Union has done a pretty good job here of coming up. Another opportunity. There's the set. Oh, good play there. And he struck into the net by Gianna Gallo. And timeout Modesto. Ed, almost a case of too little too late. Miners up by a big bulge 10, 22-12.
Well, they've really taken control of this game from that first service run there. You know, you just look at that, and Kendall Butterfield and Ellie Selleck have served the Miners into a big lead here, and they've kept it up. You know, some of this early attack error stuff, I think, is some of that, you know, early match jitters, but, you know, they're finding their range, and for all that Modesto does to stay in system, and they're a pretty unflappable team. I mean, I think you're in a situation like this, a lot of teams are going to start falling apart, and Modesto keeps playing its game, but the Miners' service game, the Miners, you know, just raw talent at the net is something that, you know, I don't know that teams like that see. I see now Tessa Butterfield's in for the Miners.
But you still have a strong front row in Selleck and Japhet.
Well, that's, yeah, you got height and a lot of quickness.
And there is a touch in the point.
Yeah, Alexa Garrett able to hit it off the top of the block, and, you know, it'll go out as often as not coming that way.
Into the game for the Panthers comes number 1. And we didn't get her on our roster tonight. Oh, Japhet with a strong kill.
Well, that's thing 23-13.
And have the volleyball gods come down on this game, Ed?
Well, to say you're going to come back 10 when the Miners have you on the ropes like
this.
Oh,
out!
I think that was kind of gilding the lily for Kendall to try to tip that one over. It was headed out and not much way to get it in.
Japhet comes out. Mallory Castles is in.
Amelia Epperson comes out for Modesto.
Nice set. And blocked nicely by Pesalelli.
Yeah,
I think that one did get hit into the net, Ed, rather than the
But the
block.
Modesto block was there for it. There you go. Service error for Modesto.
24-15. Kendall Butterfield finish it off. So the Miners handily take game 1, 25-15, and we are really at game number 2 is going to be very fascinating. Let's face it.
Well, Modesto has got to come in and stay with Nevada Union,
And so we'll see how that plays out after we remind you that this special edition of Lady Miner Volleyball has been underwritten by
Hanson Brothers Enterprises. Hanson Brothers knows all about aggregates, and with 2 locations to serve you, including their facility in Colfax, that means they have even more rocks for your landscaping uses. Whether you need crushed mine rock, base rock, riprap, building stone, or large landscape rocks, Hanson Brothers Colfax has it all. They're also a source for ready-mix concrete with 2 concrete plants in Grass Valley and in Colfax. They're always ready to help create the home of your dreams. Hanson Brothers Colfax, proud to be a part of the Colfax community and Hanson Brothers Enterprises.
Hills Flat Lumber Company. Hills Flat is turning green. They've been your local home center since 1921 and have 2 green locations to serve you in Colfax and Grass Valley. Both locations are solar powered, producing up to 160 kilowatts of energy every day to run their stores. And now Hills Flat is your new appliance partner with models on display from Genair, Whirlpool, Maytag, KitchenAid, Amana, and Estate. Let appliance guru Tim Lloyd answer your questions at both locations of the Hills Flat Lumber Company in Colfax and Grass Valley.
And Butterfield Roofing. David Butterfield and Butterfield Roofing has been serving your roofing needs for the past 8 years in Nevada and Placer counties. As a small independent roofing specialist, David offers personal service for any roofing need, from emergency repairs to a whole new roof with any composite or metal roof material. Butterfield Roofing can handle any size job. His thorough inspection of your roof prior to installation will detect any dry rot or termite conditions that need to be repaired, so you'll know your roof is tight and secure. Butterfield Roofing, a proud supporter of Lady Miner Volleyball.
And by Touchdown Productions, we are celebrating our 12th season of local sports television. Jim Adams, Ed Martin tonight saying thanks for joining us, and all throughout the volleyball season, be sure to stay with us after the game when we'll announce the Northern Home Medical Player of the Game Award presented by CombiTrophyAwards.com and Northern Home Medical. Ed and I will select the most deserving Lady Miner player and talk with her immediately after the game. So stay tuned for the Northern Home Medical Player of the Game Award presented by CombiTrophyAwards.com and Northern Home Medical coming up after this Lady Miner telecast. Ed, who are some of your early nominees?
Well, you've got to say Ali Selig's in there just because she served 10 points and got 3 or 4 kills. So, obviously a force for Nevada Union. But, Abby Miraldi playing her usual solid game, some shots not falling for her, but, nonetheless picking up the slack. that keeps the offense going and able to provide. Taylor Japhet, for heaven's sake, some terrific net play by her. So you got to be pleased with that.
Kind of what you're saying is that first game was well spread out.
Mm-hmm.
There were a lot of forces that came into effect, and Maraldi in, Castles in, Butterfield will start off serving. I'm sure Lex Moser will sub in, and she does. Paige Carnahan. So the normal crew for the Miners as they begin this very important second set.
Well, if they can't put this one to bed, they might have a fight on their hands still.
So Butterfield starting at zeros. Miners will not let the ball fall. Moraldi gets the touch. And a double hit is called. Yep. So again, the Miners not allowing that ball to fall gets them the point.
Exactly. Lindsay Hover, defensive specialist, gets called on the double hit.
You almost heard some celebration by Modesto, and there's an ace.
Yep,
celebration from Modesto, thinking they had that point, only to be outsmarted by that Miners defensive core.
Exactly.
Butterfield serving up by 2. Oh, opportunity here. Another opportunity. Carnahan. Set on this side, and it is struck out.
Lexi
no
Garrett
touch.
hits it long. The rally before this one, you saw a dig at floor level. You saw 2 hits at the net, another dig by Ali Selick, having a terrific
and
match.
That will go long.
3-1.
Gianna Gallo to serve for Modesto. Nice dig. Played over. Nevada Union with an opportunity. Good block. Back up again. This will be Carnahan. Another nice dig, and they've called up
Union
against the net.
We're going to call Paige Carnahan in the net.
So 3-2. Gianna Gallo serving. And that is struck out.
It's one of those times you thought you heard a touch coming over the net, but they're in a position to see the refs and the lines judges.
And the Miners, who led 3-0, now find themselves tied 3-3. 2 points for Gallo. And the Miners are called for rotation there, Ed.
I think they were lined up a little out of place there.
So 4-3. Carnahan. Yeah.
Oh, very nice. I think that previous rotation error call with Butterfield way in the back corner and having to get all the way around to the front, she may have jumped the gun a little bit.
Ellie Selick, game tied at 4. Opportunity for the Miners. This will be Abby Maraldi into the net.
Modesto up by 1.
Alexa Garrett serving. Castles, nice dig. Miners with a free ball. Yes.
Yep, that was Alexa Garrett. Couldn't do anything with that. Maraldi got a good set and was able to swing for the back corner.
So Lex Moser, with this game tied at 5, steps to the line for the Miners. Opportunity for Nevada Union. There's the set. This will be for Carnahan, and the kill.
Carnahan scoring from both sides. You got to like that. And Alexis Moser showing us why she's the MVP of the league. Richly deserved.
Excellent season for Lex. A libero to get that is almost unheard of. Moser tries it, but it will go out.
Well, Ellie Selleck almost dove into the Modesto fans going after that ball in the stands. But, you know, when Moser had that 31-dig match against Rockland, I think that may have been what put her over the top. It was just such an amazing performance.
Passalelli serves long.
Little long.
So the Miners with a 7-6 lead, and Paige Carnahan coming to the line. They had a lot of trouble with Selleck in set number 1. Also with Carnahan. Let's see how Paige does in this sequence. Miners will get a free ball. Miners well kept in play by Modesto. Not that one. Maraldi with the kill.
Hover went down for that, but she just wasn't in position to direct it anywhere.
And if the Miners can get hit hard and get through that block, the 15-0 Lady Panthers will be in big trouble. And an ace!
Pecolelli had to go for that one and probably should have let it go, but, you know, this kind of match, you just can't watch a ball fall.
Nevada Union with an opportunity. Japhet, yes!
Well, Alexa Garrett is getting run all over the back court here with the Nevada Union offense.
There's a good picture of Japhet with Abby Maraldi. Kendall Butterfield joins in. Miners by 4. Oh, nice serve. Opportunity again for Nevada Union. Japhet tries to put it away, cannot quite do it. The set for Japhet again. She will not miss twice.
Well, that was really something. There was an overpass there. Japhet could have made that play. It probably wasn't as good, wouldn't have been as good as what they did to go ahead and take it in system and give her the kill.
Carnahan, Ed, replicating what she did in the first set here in the second set. You got to give her credit. A great run for Paige Carnahan.
And that's one thing you've noticed this season is long runs at the service line. You know, that's really how you score points, even in the rally scoring era.
Heather Sinclair. Maraldi strikes it. Now it'll come off the basketball hoop. It will be played. And a chance. Maraldi, yes!
Got that sideline this time.
Ed, I got to tell you what happened to me over the weekend. I went and saw a club volleyball tournament, and just as you saw that net, the ball was hit up, it bungled around a little, bounced around, came through the net, and then Tyler Salcedo played it. And another ace.
That comes in about eye level, and you can't do a thing with it.
So Abby with a nice ace there. Oh, free play for Nevada Union. See if they can take advantage of it. It'll be Japhet. And it's against the net. Amelia Epperson. Ed, it just kind of seems to me that Modesto has not seen an opponent like this year.
Well, I think that's exactly it, Jim. They just don't have the tradition down there and the quality of teams they meet.
With that said, a nice dink by Gianna Gallo.
I think it was like we talked about when Nevada Union gets to the state final, and as they have in the past, and they meet those Southern California teams that are used to playing higher level of competition.
Mosier with a nice strike over the net. And that is hit wide. No touch.
I think Abby Maraldi was blushing. She was afraid she'd hit it.
Alexa Garrett strikes it wide. Taylor Japhet with the serve. And a lift is called.
Amelia Epperson. Epperson's having some trouble tonight on the back row, and it's not her fault.
Ooh. And they're talking to Epperson right now. They need a timeout, and they take it.
Well, you get that serve coming in at eye level, fast and no spin. It's a bullet right at you.
Take a look there at Amelia Epperson. She was very upset at the end of that last point, and a good time to be right in the middle of that Modesto Panther huddle. And they have, for the last several plays, their team chemistry has seemed a little bit unravel, Ed.
Well, I think, you know this ought not to be happening. You've won 15 games. You've swept your league. You're not supposed to come in here and just get manhandled like this, 17-8 in the second set.
We had a chance to talk with Coach Lindbergh before the match. Gloria Magana, Anna Jean-Pierre. They were a pretty confident bunch, and they've obviously done a good job coaching them this season.
Well, I saw Amelia Epperson boogieing on the sidelines to the warm-up music. I mean, they're here to play their game, but they're having trouble doing it. Epperson got that one up.
Another chance for the Miners. Selleck has a hard time with that one on the set. And the Miners continue to play it. Let's see if this pans out for them. It does!
Tessa Butterfield just absolutely dove to save that one. A terrific play on her part, and just not something that Modesto could do much with.
Epperson comes out now for the Panthers. Japhet continues, and that is another ace. Let's take a look at this, Ed.
This is that last point there. Comes in, and look at this. Look at that. Just Tessa Butterfield dives out there and gets it. And then into the net.
Back to live action. This ball has been in play for a while. See if the Miners can do something with it. Japhet, or Ellie Selleck. And the point is for the Miners again.
Yeah, able to come off the high hands there and down on their side of the net.
Japhet hot as a firecracker in this service set. That ball would have been long, but it is played. Miss hit. Miners with another chance. Miraldi, there's the touch. That should have been the fourth hit, I thought. Castles. Yes!
Pessalelli shanked it there. They're just, they're running away with this. Now, at halftime after this one's over, I'm Coach Lindbergh. I'm going to talk to him about how you stay where you are.
Another opportunity, and it's struck wide.
Pessalelli getting a lot of touches, doing a lot for her team, but, some shanks there that are costing the Panthers.
22-8. Japhet has torn this game wide open.
Right beyond Miraldi's reach and behind Selleck.
But Ed, the score, 22-9 in favor of Nevada Union. Japhet came in with the game still in doubt, and she just blew the doors off the place.
Oh yeah, Lindsay Hover out and Gina Garrett in.
Oh, great play by Kendall Butterfield. Selleck hits it long.
Thought we might have a touch there, but no such luck. Basically hit it there over Garrett and Pessalelli. Gina Garrett back to serve.
Nice block. Miners
what
play
did
it
Alexis
back
Moser
over.
just do?
Tried to hit the opening, couldn't quite do it. Castles wide.
And Modesto in the net.
Modesto is in the net, so the point goes to Nevada Union.
Pessalelli in the net there. 23-10. This is a drubbing. And a lot of them from the service line again.
So Butterfield probably intent on finishing this off. Uh-oh. Good opportunity for Modesto. Pesalelli. Lex Moser hits it over. Here's the set. Tries to play it into the corner. Yes!
Oh. You know, that's probably another action shot like the one of Selleck up in the air at the net in the paper last week, you know, after the Rodriguez game.
So Kendall Butterfield takes the Miners to the edge of a second set triumph after winning the first set 25-15.
Yep, game point here. Oh, up. Never say die, those Panthers.
There it is.
Oh.
Castles with the dink. Miners with the set. Up 2-1.
Yep.
So the Miners up. As you take a look at the scoreboard, we have 2 sets in the book, and the Miners have won the first one 25-15, the second one 20-5-10. We will be back with Game 3 after we remind you that the special edition of NorCal Championship Volleyball has been underwritten by
Docomo's East Main Pharmacy and Nevada City Pharmacy. Kelly and David now have 2 locations to serve you in Nevada County. The original Docomo's East Main Pharmacy in Grass Valley, and now Docomo's Nevada City Pharmacy next to SPD Market in Nevada City. But no matter which one you choose, you'll never have to wait in a long line again. Docomo's also offers a large selection of gifts, cards, candles, and other gift ideas. They work with most insurance plans and are open 6 days a week for your convenience at Docomo's East Main Pharmacy and Docomo's Nevada City Pharmacy.
Tony's Forest Products and Christmas trees. Christmas only comes once a year. It's a special time with family and friends. A beautiful Christmas tree is a big part of your holiday decor. The Tony family has been at the same location for 20 years. They harvest trees from Washington and Oregon to bring in for a fresh tree in Grass Valley. At Tony's, you'll find a selection of Douglas fir, grand fir, noble fir, silver tips, white fir, and cedar trees in a variety of heights, and they are open at 9 a.m. to 10 p.m., 7 days a week till the trees are gone. Merry Christmas from Tony's Forest Products and Christmas trees, 345 Fort Railroad Avenue, just up from 49er Fun Park.
Plaza Tire and Auto Service, Mark and Mike Hauser want you to know that if it's round, rubber, and it rolls, you'll find it at all 3 locations of Plaza Tire. From regular car and truck tires to small specialty tires for your utility trailer, golf cart, or off-road vehicle, Plaza Tire has the right tires for you. And if they don't, they'll order them for you. Their reputation's at stake every day, and they never forget the customer at Plaza Tire and Auto Service with 3 locations to serve you in Nevada City, Penn Valley, and Colfax. Plaza Tire and Auto Service, auto repair done on your schedule, not theirs.
And by Touchdown Productions, we are celebrating our 12th season of local sports television. Jim Adams and Ed Martin saying thanks for joining us here tonight and all throughout the volleyball season. Hey, Ed, after the game, we've got the Northern Home Medical Player of the Game presented by CombiTrophyAwards.com and Northern Home Medical. Ed and I will be selecting the most deserving NU Lady Miner, the Northern Home Medical Player of the Game presented by CombiTrophyAwards.com. Northern Medical. Ed, is there any way to figure out who would be the person to get that award?
I've got 2 or 3 minors that to me are running neck and neck for this. I mean,
really? Are you going to share it with us now, or what do you think? No?
I don't know. I got to see what they do, the next 1 to 3 games here.
If it looks like the Miners are going to prevail, I think we need to put our heads together and debate this a little towards the latter parts of set number 3, if we are in that position. And right in front of us is Tyler Salcedo. And Salcedo, what did he do after he got done with volleyball last night? What do you think he did?
He's back over here.
No. TiVo'd the Sharks game and watched the Sharks beat the Nashville Predators.
Always
smart young man.
That. Oh, yeah. Some good sports there. Boy, the Sharks, aren't they having a season?
Oh, my gosh. I'll tell you what. They are fun
stuff
to watch. There's the picture right there, ladies and gentlemen. Lady Panthers 15-0 on the season, and we are going to start game number 3. And a double hit called against Kendall Butterfield.
She's wiping her hands down, checking her shoe soles.
Gianna Gallo starting it off. Miraldi. And a beautiful kill by Alexa Garrett. And the Panthers start out 2-0.
They got their moxie back there in that halftime.
Gallo serving.
Right off of
Mallory Castles with a great kill there.
Yeah, Chelsea Alvis caught that one right up in the solar plexus.
Kendall Butterfield starting it off for Nevada Union in game number 3. And that is hit long.
Yep. Here we go. Comes over, you see, goes long there, and Alvis gets it right, gets a facial, a little higher than I thought. Nope.
Boy.
That was going faster than she knew.
And struck out by Abby Miraldi.
Well, didn't get much up on it, able to stop the ball, but you know, that's Alexa Garrett. You can see a good strong hitter there, and she's back to serve.
3-2. Miners just barely play it over the net. And now an excellent play by Heather Sinclair. And Modesto suddenly up 4-2.
Well, we see broadcast media here. Channel 3 in Sacramento.
Very nice serve. Opportunity for Nevada Union. And the kill is made by Abby Miraldi.
Well, she had that back corner right in her sights, and you know, they were down 1-3, and they're back to 3-4.
Tell me, the viewers want to know, is Miraldi one of those names that's rumbling around inside your head?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. No, Miraldi is the most consistent player at every position, you know, on the court.
Here's Paige Carnahan. A little bit too much strength by Paige, and it goes long.
You know, Paige is swinging for the fences, you know, but she can make it work.
Palelli. Oh, and an ace. Comes off of Selleck, and that makes it 6-3.
Came in clavicle high, and Selleck couldn't get out of the way.
Nice serve. Good dig, though, by Lex. And there's the kill by Abby Miraldi.
See, Miraldi, it's not flashy. She just does it. She just keeps putting them up.
Lex Moser for the Miners. Good dig, but that will unfortunately go wide.
Nearly got one of the photographers here on the sideline. In fact, we're getting blocked out by all the
kind of hard to see right now.
Visual media.
Heather Sinclair to serve for the Panthers. Opportunity now for the Panthers. Paige Carnahan will set it, and Miraldi will kill it.
No, you know, that's the thing, your right side hitter you can always count on for that opposite set.
So the Miners down 7-5. Paige Carnahan up to serve in this third set. Miners having won set 1 and set 2, and Carnahan strikes it long.
I don't know if her toss was off there or something. She came and said, "My fault," to Marco Salcedo coming out. But, you know, nothing to apologize for in her game tonight.
Oh, and at the last minute, Lex Moser gets it over. Now an opportunity for Nevada Union. The set is there, but Japhet has to play it over carefully. Now it'll be Miraldi. Yes!
Yep, and the Nevada Union bench is getting into it now.
Miners down by 2, 8-6.
But they know that the momentum of this match is still with them.
And a beautiful kill by Caitlin Klein. Substitution for the Panthers.
Couchman comes out.
And that is struck wide by Ellie Selleck.
Well, going for that back corner, and a little angle was a little bit shallow for it.
So Modesto, the first team to 10, and they hold a nice 4-point lead. Beautiful save. There's the attempt at the kill. Opportunity for Japhet, almost incredible. Touches there. Now Miraldi will have to play it over, and she cannot quite get it there.
Well, she was not in a position to see the ball until it was almost on her, so it was really hard for her to get her angle on her bump there to get it over the net.
Nevada Union needs to pull their bootstraps up, down by 5. And here's an opportunity for them. Abby Miraldi, long.
Modesto in the net.
Modesto in the net, though.
Let's see, who was that? Was it Pesolelli again?
Whoever that was really unlucky for Modesto. They were on their best run of the match, Ed.
Well, that's it. They were getting a really good service run there out of Chelsea Alvis.
There's a chance for the Miners. Selleck. Yes! So the lead is reduced to 3.
Modesto can't let up, and Nevada Union, you know, is really on service ace. All of a sudden they're down 2. You know, they're just not going to be left.
Well, Japhet has given them fits tonight at the service line, and what was a 6-point lead had evaporated to 2, but now with the long strike to 3. 12-9 in favor of Modesto. And a kill by Mallory Castles.
Deadly there.
Tessa Butterfield checks out for Nevada Union. And here is Butterfield in a situation where one of her runs could really be helpful. Opportunity. But Pasolelli outfights Paige Carnahan.
Carnahan and Castles over there, I think, trying to time that, and Pasolelli got ahead of him.
Alexa Garrett serving. And there's the kill by Mallory Castles. Ed, Mallory Castles with an extremely strong game tonight. Is that one fitting into your equation?
Oh, Mallory Castles is so deadly at the net. You know, she is just so deadly anywhere between the pins.
Oh, good dig for Nevada Union. See if they can make something of it. Lex Moser has to play it. Opportunity again for Nevada Union. And that probably would have been long, but played by Lex Moser.
Well, it came off the block up front. She just had to play it. Unfortunately, it was deflected, so it was hard for her to get to. We've got Alvis coming out, and is that
14-11, Nevada Union. And there's the kill by, again, Abby Miraldi.
Well, she was able to split the block there, and really nice work on her part.
And Ed, at some point here, it would seem to me the Miners really need to get on their horse and take back control of this third set.
Well, you've got to keep service in a game like this.
And a nice strike. A ball that confused the Miners by Alexa Garrett.
Well, I think Garrett may be their best pure outside hitter. I mean, she's able to control the ball and get it to go where she wants to, and they've got to keep an eye on her.
Heather Sinclair serving for the Panthers. And Paige Carnahan hits it out. So the Miners now down by 4,
and the
16
Nevada
to
Union
12.
fans do not agree with that call. I think they may have thought there was a touch. I didn't see any hands in the air, but
and the kill again by Taylor Japhett.
And I think Heather Sinclair would run right on by the scorer's table after that one.
Paige now in need of a run for Nevada Union. They're down by 3, 16 to 13. And there it is. Miraldi finds the opening and pushes the ball to it.
Well, Modesto is not going to fold. You have got to beat them.
Ooh, good play by Japhett just to get it over. Good block. Oh. And Miraldi plays it over onto the side of the Panthers. They hold a 3-point lead, 17 to 14.
Too close to pop up on our side of the net.
And there it is.
Alexa Garrett did everything but bring the picnic lunch on that rally.
Miners down by 2, 17 to 15. And that will be 4 hits right there.
Probably because there were 2 elbows there by Japhett as it came off the net.
Well, Ed, here we are at 18-15, and the Miners will take a, let's call it a timely timeout.
Yeah, well, they've just got to focus a little bit and put this one away. You know, they've got 80 games in a row that they've won in the playoffs, and they don't want to let that one slide either. You know, this Modesto team did not say, well, they pounded us, 25-15, 25-10. They came out here in the third, and they're playing just as hard as they did in the first. They know if they can stay in it, they can win it, And if they can get one game here, then, they're potentially in a place to get some leverage.
Obviously, fewer errors by Modesto in set number 3.
Well, that's been impressive. I mean, obviously Coach Renee Lindbergh got them in there at halftime and explained to them how you play a team like this, and I think, they've made the sort of adjustments you have to make not to get basically sort of overrun by the Nevada Union service game and offense.
Michelle Couchman to serve for Modesto. There's the set. And the kill.
Taylor Japhett able to tool it off the block there.
Japhett brings the Miners back to within 2. Third set, Miners won 25-15, 25-10 in the first 2 sets. And there's an ace.
One other thing that's impressed me tonight, and that breakdown on the last play brought it to mind, was Nevada Union's done really well playing the ball out of the net, and that's something we haven't seen as much from Modesto.
Opportunity. Yes!
Yep, Mallory Castles found the corner that time.
Castles' kill brings it even at 18.
Okay, now it's 0-0 in game 3.
And a 7-point game.
Yep.
Another opportunity.
Selleck able to get up there and prevent that ball from, not interfering with the set, but the ball was at the plane of the net. She can play it.
Ace!
Now Taylor David just about did a jig there. She just, you can't ask for that.
So the Miners now with a 2-point lead. Here is a nice chance. The set, but a beautiful block by Palelli.
Yep, Pasolelli and Alexa Garrett, really up there.
Pasolelli, Ed, just doing a great job at that net.
She's a terrific player. I'm really impressed with this Modesto team.
Gianna Gallo went on a long run early in the match, but not this time.
Oh, Garrett wasn't able to get to that one, bouncing off the top of the block like that. Not enough forward momentum. And
Tessa comes out. Paige Carnahan goes in. Kendall Butterfield to the line.
Kendall's still getting mileage out of that pink ribbon from the first of the month, from last month. We got some one of those black and white ribbons there in some of the players' hair.
Ed, even when Nevada Union gets down, they somehow find a way to creep back into a lot of these sets.
Well, they focus on what it is they do. They get their serves, they get their their digs, and they play their game, and that's this is a team that's good enough. If they'll just play their game, they can beat basically anybody. So Modesto, 21-19, they're still in it, but they're staring down the barrel now.
So here we are at 21-19. The referee here having a conversation with Marco Salcedo. Calls Mallory Castles over, has a word with her. So I guess maybe Mallory was at the heart of that discussion, Ed.
I'm not sure exactly what that was.
Well, we'll probably find out about it at some point in time. Huge point in this match. Paige will have to set it. Selleck. Another opportunity. This one will come to Mallory Castles. Modesto won't let that ball fall, but they do there.
Yep, she's got that back right corner in her sights, and she's hitting it.
The Miners, well, it says 3 points away. I thought that it was 22-19 on this last serve. And I think they have a problem with the points here.
Scoreboard error. Oh, Paige was a little bit.
Marco! It's 23-20. And they just changed it to 23-20.
Checking the scoreboard.
I'm sorry,
there.
you didn't hear me yell there, did you, Ed? So are we supposed to help them out, Ed, or not?
We can't cheerlead, but we can certainly help with scoreboard errors.
We need to get the score right, don't we? And now they've changed it back, and it is not 22-20, it's 23-20.
Well, I think
they got that one wrong, but let's see if the Miners can win in spite of it. And that is in.
Well, this is where the Miners are taking on that inevitability late in the match.
And a fault by Selick, 23-21. Pasolelli will go back to serve for Modesto. A real dogfight here down in the third set. Miners up 2-0. The arena becomes silent. Big hit coming up here. Now a good opportunity for Modesto. Paige Carnahan. Maraldi, yes!
Oh, left-handed.
Right through the middle of the block, Ed.
What has Abby
Miners
Maraldi not done tonight?
Miners on match point that will take them to the sectional finals on the shoulders of Lex Moser. Maraldi. Moser with one of those digs, and then Japhet misses it.
Well, off the heating unit up there. You know, the thing doesn't do any good. I think they ought to just take it out.
On the hot days, it's hot.
On
the cool evenings, it's cool.
Yep.
Miners, if they are to prevail in this game, will have to do it on a side out. Heather Sinclair serving. There it is! The Miners will play in the sectional championships, taking Modesto 3-0, and their date with history awaits them Thursday night at Davis against the winner of the Napa match tonight.
Well, Modesto came in and gave them a good fight there.
They certainly did.
Third.
Player of the game, Ed? I think it was my job last time. Well, I mean, it's hard to pick one.
I'm gonna have to call it for Abby Maraldi.
Yeah, Abby was sensational tonight, no doubt about it.
She did what had to be done.
She certainly did.
Here she comes right now.
And so as the, well, I guess we'll call it the semi-celebration begins. Abby Maraldi here with us tonight, and Abby, you know, this was billed as two really good teams in what was supposed to be really, really close. The Miners had it tonight, huh?
Well, they were a really good team. I mean, you saw that in the third match. And, I mean, we just came out, we finished them from the beginning, and we really didn't give them any chance. We let down a little bit in the third game, but, I mean, we just played how we need to, and hopefully we bring that Thursday.
Abby, as we take a look at your game tonight, you obviously had a very good match.
Thanks.
What was the key to it?
Well, I just came out knowing what I needed to do, and I wasn't going to give them a chance, and I just set a goal for myself that I need to just hit every ball like as hard as I can, and that's what I did.
Abby, what a season here tonight. Oh, what a game here, or what a season for the Miners. So many ups and downs, and yet here we are as we face the final days of sectionals, the Lady Miners again in the hunt.
I know, I'm so excited for sections, and we're just going to come out really strong, and this isn't the last of us, so they better get ready.
Okay, I guess we have to ask this question. Where the heck are Mom and Dad tonight? Are they in Hawaii?
Yep, they're watching Kylie play in the WAC tournament. I know.
They must, I guess they don't know yet the outcome of this match, do they?
Nope, not yet.
Well, I'm sure they will soon.
Yeah.
Abby, so let's take a look here. We have this match down. Let's talk a little bit about Thursday. A few things that come to mind for you.
Well, I mean, obviously the 7 in a row, we just want to have that really bad. But, I mean, before we even think about that, we just have to think about, you know, playing our game. And, I mean, we're going to worry about them, but it's mostly about us.
And it seems like really playing your game all season has been your key to victory.
Well, yeah, that's what we're building up. I mean, that's our practice. That's what we're, you know, working for. And then this is what we came here to do.
Abby, congratulations on being named to the first team in the SFL.
Oh,
very, very good job for you this year. And Win or lose, Abby, you're a class lady. It's been a pleasure to work with you, and we just wish you the very best Thursday night. We'll look forward to being there with you.
Thanks so much, Jim.
You bet. So Abby Miraldi, our Northern Home Medical Player of the Game. You can take some of the hardware right home, huh, Abby?
Yep.
Okay, so Abby Miraldi, our Player of the Game, and another good match for the Miners this evening. They certainly did what they needed to do, and you know, Ed, just a great match. Maybe we have time for one more. Who's one other lady that we'd like to ask? Come on in. And I think that would probably be a really good choice. Let's have Chris come over here, and we can share a few words with him for sure. I mean, quite a season for the Miners. I guess he's working with Zuri Berry right now. I see Lex Moser over there. Maybe we could get her for just a moment. Lex having another strong game tonight. But here comes Chris, so we're in good shape. Gil, are you hearing from that second headset? So, Chris, here we are.
Here we are. It's been a couple years since I've been underneath these earphones.
Yeah.
They're newer.
Well, you know, we talked in the pregame, and we thought that this would be a really tough, demanding match for the Lady Miners. Mm-hmm. They came out and really got the job done.
They did, and to Modesto's credit, they were a scrappy team. They dug up a lot of our hits. We didn't execute as much as we wanted to, but their offense didn't really come at us as we thought they might. So we were just kind of giving them some gifts.
They really did, and that was interesting. And you take a look at the first part of the match, the first few points, Modesto's really dominating, and you're kind of thinking, oh my gosh, we're in for quite a night, huh?
Well, you know, I really was I was confident that we'd pull through. I wasn't too worried about that. They, like I said, they weren't really bringing a lot at us. It was just us hitting out here and there. So we were just in the giving mood, I suppose, and giving too many points away.
You know, when you take a look at it, this has been a marvelous team this year. Really, in the beginning, here you were, new coach, new team, a lot of seniors depart. You've got to develop a lot of players into a team that can challenge for sections. There are times when you think that it just isn't there, and yet here we are, sitting together knowing that we'll have a date on Thursday night at Davis for the sectional championship.
It's exciting, and as we talked about before the game, I had a feeling that it was going to pull together and that we would be able to make this happen. It's just a matter of time, and I still think that we're reaching our peak. We haven't gotten there yet.
Well, let's hope that come Thursday we'll be able to have some dates after Thursday and we'll be able to be victorious there. Let's take a look to Thursday. What are some of your thoughts?
Well, we're either against Golden Valley, who's got a good program, or Napa, and I haven't seen much from Golden Valley. We saw Napa at a tournament. We didn't play against them, but I got to see them a little bit, and both good programs. But I think we could, you know, if we sharpen up our offense and make sure our serve receive is ready to go, I think we'll be okay. I'm looking forward to it.
You had some big performances tonight from a lot of players. Again, you really have to think that Kendall Butterfield continuing to develop strong at the service line. Taylor Japhet strong at the service line and offensively. Paige Carnahan had a good game at the service line and offensively. And then Abby Miraldi, very, very good job.
That makes a difference for us when we can get back there and roll off 4 or 5 serves. It really widens that gap a little bit and gets them comfortable and able to just swing away when we get on offense.
Lex Moser, I mean
what can you say about her?
every match is the same for Lex, you know.
Right.
I guess what you'd expect from an MVP.
Absolutely.
So,
Coach, what did it mean to you and the team to just come up so strong in the all-conference awards?
Well, I think they deserved it. Rockland had a very strong team, and they deserved every person that they got there. But I think that all those players earned every moment of that, the reward from that.
Well, it seemed like those two teams really sort of carried off the hardware and dominated through the season.
And I would agree with it. I think it balanced nicely. It was very fair, and our girls deserved it. It was great to get Lex unanimously voted for it as a libero. You know,
Well,
unheard of.
Sometimes I think that 31 dig performance with Rockland in that last match may have put her over the top.
I agree.
That was just something you don't see.
Yeah, there was no doubt about that.
So thank you very much, Chris. Congratulations. We will see you on Thursday night for sure. Miners win in 3 sets again tonight. So I'd love to get a few words with Lex Moser. She is kind of being coveted by the media tonight, Ed, I guess, as it should be. I think we had a crew here from Channel 40 and
Channel 3.
Zuri Berry was here also from the Union. Wanted to have a few words with her, and I'm sure that Lex enjoys being the center of attention. A disappointing night for the Modesto Panthers.
Honorable opponent, though, nonetheless.
We'd like to remind you that this special edition of Lady Miner Volleyball has been underwritten by Hanson Brothers Enterprises. Hanson Brothers Enterprises, their goals are simple: provide you with customer service and continue as a contributor to our community at Hanson Brothers Enterprises.
Hills Flat Lumber Company. Hills Flat has been your local home center since 1921. They have 2 locations to serve you in Colfax and their new store in Grass Valley.
Butterfield Roofing. David Butterfield and Butterfield Roofing has years of experience in the roofing industry and can install any composite or metal roof materials. Rhonda and Dave Butterfield love to watch their daughters, number 5 Kendall, number 11 Tessa, play for the Lady Miners.
Docomo's East Main Pharmacy and Docomo's Nevada City Pharmacy. Kelly and David Docomo now have 2 locations to serve you. The original Docomo's East Main Pharmacy in Grass Valley and now Docomo's Nevada City Pharmacy. And they love to support the NU Lady Miners.
Tony's Forest Products and Christmas Trees. Merry Christmas from Tony's Forest Products and Christmas Trees. Open 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. 7 days a week, until all the trees are gone, just down from 49er Fun Park.
Plaza Tire and Auto Service. Plaza Tire is the official auto repair facility for NorCal Game of the Week. Auto repair done on your schedule, not theirs.
And, of course, by Touchdown Productions, we're celebrating our 12th season of local sports television. It's been our pleasure to be with you tonight. Jim Adams, along with Ed Martin, saying thanks for joining us. And all through the Nevada Union volleyball season, not over yet, Ed.
Whoa.
We have a date for Thursday night in Davis. Your Thursday night class will just have to wait.
Oh, boy, I'll tell you, I think there are few things that compare with going to the Pavilion for that section final. You've got all the divisions, all the top teams in Northern California, and all the way down from 1 to 5, and it's really something. You got to see it.
And don't forget to join the Big M, Marty Mortensen, and myself, Jim Adams, this Friday as the CIF SacJoaquin Section football playoffs continue. The Miners, Bruins, and Falcons are all back in the playoff hunt and are looking to make some noise, so don't miss a single minute of the action. It's the SacJoaquin Section football playoffs and another great sports telecast produced by Touchdown Productions, voted one of the best by the Union readers. So, Ed?
Boy, oh boy. Until they do it, you don't know if they're going to do it. And I held my breath tonight because Modesto had swept their conference, had a 13-game, 15-game win streak going. And you've got to beat a team like that. You can't expect them to come in and do it for you. And they played hard. Their offense, like Coach Dudek said, didn't quite bring it like you expected. But, the Miners had to really buckle down and win this, and they did. So, Alexis Moser is the belle of the ball, and I hope she'll continue to be for a few more weeks.
I hope that on Thursday we have a chance to spend a little time with her. The executive producer director tonight, Gilbert M. Dominguez. Titles and replay by Brandon Duckett. Announcers, Jim Adams. Ed, always a pleasure to work with you.
Indeed, Jim.
Camera operators, Cassie Walker, Maverick King, and Sean Kashevsky. Office manager, Lynn Dominguez. Technical engineer, Paula Mikowski. Remote facilities brought to you by Commander 2 and Commander 2 Maintenance, Plaza Tire and Auto Service. Game of the Week awards, Northern Home Medical and Combi Trophy and Awards. Touchdown Sportswear by DK and Stitches. Touchdown Accounting, Cinto Graciano, LLP. And be sure and feel free to write us. We're always interested in your feedback. Gil at touchdownproductions.com. So for Ed Martin, Gil Dominguez, and the entire Touchdown team, this is Jim Adams reminding you that you've been watching exclusive coverage of the Lady Miners Volleyball on the Touchdown Productions television network. See you at the championship game, everybody. Good night.